all begins in the mind. The way we think determines how we feel, how we act, and ultimately how we live. Our mindset is the unseen force that drives everything. It's not something we can touch, but it influences every decision we make and every step we take. A strong mindset isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to believe that no matter what happens, we have the power to respond, to adapt, and to grow. When you look at people who succeed against all odds, who rise from failure, who keep pushing even, when they're knocked down, what sets them apart isn't talent alone. It's not always intelligence or resources either. It's how they see the world. It's how they see themselves. They don't allow external setbacks to shape their internal beliefs. They train their minds to believe that every challenge is a stepping stone, not a roadblock. They've conditioned themselves to look for growth in the midst of pressure, to stay focused even when everything seems uncertain. Mindset is the lens through which we interpret our circumstances. Two people can face the same situation, but one sees defeat while the other sees a lesson. One quits, the other grows. The difference isn't in what happened, it's in how their minds process it. If you believe you are capable, you'll find a way forward. If you believe you are stuck, you'll find reasons to stay there. Your beliefs create your reality. They either limit you or free you. Think of the mind like a garden. Whatever you plant will grow. If you feed it fear, doubt, and negativity, those thoughts will take root and spread. But if you water it with discipline, hope, and belief, it will flourish. Every thought we think is like a seed. Every repetition of that thought makes the root stronger. That's why it's critical to guard your thoughts, to be intentional about what you allow in, because your mind is always listening. It remembers. It builds patterns and habits around the stories you tell it. When you say, "I can't," your mind begins to search for proof. It collects all your past failures, all your mistakes, and plays them on repeat. But when you say, "I can," your brain goes to work to find solutions, resources, and opportunities. The direction of your thoughts becomes the direction of your life. Your internal dialogue is the most powerful voice you will ever hear. And the good news is, you control it. Many people wait until they feel motivated to act. But a strong mindset doesn't depend on feelings. It's built on discipline. It means showing up when you don't feel like it. It means pushing through when your body is tired and your emotions are low. Because that's where growth happens. Strength doesn't come from comfort. It comes from doing hard things again and again until your mind starts to realize you are more capable than you thought. A strong mindset also means taking responsibility. It means no longer blaming others or the situation. It's saying, "This is where I am, but it's not where I have to stay." That shift from victim to warrior happens entirely in the mind. It's not about ignoring reality. It's about choosing a new one. It's refusing to be defined by your current circumstances. It's about becoming the kind of person who doesn't wait for things to change, but creates change. When you build a powerful mindset, life doesn't get easier, but you get stronger. You become the kind of person who doesn't fear struggle, because you've learned that struggle is how you sharpen your skills. Pain is no longer an enemy, it becomes a teacher. Discomfort is not something to avoid. It's a sign that you're expanding your limits. You stop seeking the easy path and you start seeking the meaningful one. There will be moments when everything seems to be going against you, when doubts are loud and progress is slow. That's when mindset matters the most. Because when your mind is strong, you don't give up in the valley. You don't lose sight of the peak. You keep moving. Even if it's one step at a time, you keep going. That resilience, the refusal to quit, doesn't come from external motivation. It comes from a mind that has been forged in struggle and tested in silence. It's not just about big goals either. Mindset affects your daily life. How you wake up, how you face problems at work, how you handle relationships, how you speak to yourself when no one else is listening. It's easy to be positive when things are going well. The real test is how you think when nothing is working. That's where champions are made. Not in the spotlight, but in the dark, when it's just you and your thoughts. A weak mindset sees failure as final. A strong mindset sees it as feedback. A weak mindset needs approval. A strong mindset is rooted in purpose. A weak mindset avoids challenges. A strong mindset embraces them. Every time you choose strength over comfort, you're training your mind to be more powerful. You're building mental muscle. And like any muscle, the more you train it, the stronger it gets. There's also something powerful about consistency. You don't build a strong mind overnight. You build it daily. In the small decisions, in the quiet moments, in the discipline of showing up again and again. It's not about intensity. It's about repetition. That's how you rewire the mind. That's how you build the kind of belief system that holds strong even when the storm hits. When your mindset is aligned with growth, you stop seeing yourself as a finished product. You start seeing yourself as a work in progress, constantly improving, constantly learning. You stop fearing mistakes because you understand that progress isn't linear. Setbacks are not signs of failure. They're signs that you're in motion. And anything in motion has the power to change.